Welcome back to Girls Overheard. It's Monday, it's new matcha time, and I went for a different one from Sit Coffee, guys. It's the mango puree.
I've not look very nice.
It looks good.
Have you not even opened it yet?
I've not even opened it yet. I kept it for the camera. Guess what they've got?
Camera eats first.
Camera eats first. Guess what I've seen in B&M, by the way?
What?
Big, huge Henry Hoovers.
Really?
How big? Like kids' toy ones, I mean.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I've just seen our Henry, but I've seen that they've got them in B&M. Maybe we should add it to the studio.
Yeah.
That is we have not had an unhinged story like that in a long time, by the way.
No, we've not.
I feel like people are worried because the pod's getting bigger, that their secrets are getting wider spread.
Yeah, they're going to get exposed. They're going to get like their truth told, and somebody's going to go, I know that's you.
Yeah, but really, right, see if you heard a story
Uh-huh.
on like if you saw it on TikTok, would you ever for a second go, oh, that's probably that girl that stays down the road? You would never think that.
I mean, if the shoe fits.
I would just never assume that anyone would write stories in.
Which then coincides with the people then that comment underneath our TikToks and go, this story isn't real. And you're like, sorry, do you want to text them?
I know.
Yeah.
Because they're texting us.
Yeah.
And also,
Honey.
the other thing as well is don't be naive enough to think that you have got a completely unique situation that's not being done universally. There will always be someone else who has either done the same thing or done worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I think you also
Always go with the worst.
Yeah, you also always assume that people are quite normal, and they're not.
They're not.
No.
They're not. That's what we
Everyone's
found
unhinged.
out.
We
Yeah.
are all a wee bit unhinged. And if you want to tell us how unhinged you are, the number is 07428 957 885. Stick it in your phone and then get in touch with us with any of your stories. Have you guys got anything you want to talk about it this week?
That's actually my favourite section
It's
right
my
now.
favourite section. I
It
love
really is.
It's so great.
I feel like it's almost like our news, right? Because we don't like to have we don't like
Actual
anything.
news.
We don't like anything too depressing, right? There's always depressing stuff in the news, so we like to go for the more upbeat, happy stuff. By the way, did you see that Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber are in Mallorca right now?
Are they?
Mallorca. We should have been there. That should have been our trip, and then
Is
bump
that
into Bieber.
where Ibiza is?
Bumping into Bieber.
But
No,
could you
Ibiza's
imagine?
different.
That would have been the name of the vlog. Bumping into Bieber.
Would you say to him, like, if you seen him?
I'd be like, Justin!
I feel like I would be so aware
Show
of
you
not
off.
annoying him.
Tonight I want to show you off.
Would you dance in
For
front of him?
the vlog, literally, I want to show you off. I could imagine the whole thing.
I don't know if I could actually go up to someone and like someone famous and say to them like, I don't think I could do it.
What, can
I
I get a
would.
photo with you or
I don't
something?
think I could.
I would.
I think if you see Justin Bieber, all you need to do is go, are you okay?
Oh no, but it's fine.
Is he okay
He's
though?
fine.
Because see, when people do that to me and I'm fine, I cry anyway.
Yeah, I would cry as well.
Mind that time our friend did that to us?
Yeah.
Well, to me, she was like, are you really okay? And I was fucking fine. But I started crying.
Before you knew it, you were lying back like on a therapy
I
couch.
was absolutely fine, but I was like, no, you ask, actually.
I've got a lot to go.
When I was
Things haven't
12.
been so great. Some people have that thing though where they look at your eyes, but they look in your eyes.
You look into your soul.
And you're like, whoa, I feel like you've really penetrated right into the irises there.
The demon headmaster kind of stare. Yeah.
What a programme.
I know. Think
The
about
Demon
it. all
Headmaster, The Worst Witch, that was all the same
we
kind
started
of
watching that last week.
era.
We literally
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, yeah, but
Are You
Goosebumps
Afraid
is
of the Dark?
scary as fuck now, by the way.
Is it actually?
It's actually a bit much. I put it on for Oliver and he couldn't sleep.
Oh.
He was terrified. It was about a what was he called again? Chappie or something like that. He was a little
He's talking about the movie with
like
Jack Black.
like the ventriloquist doll thing.
Chappie, yeah.
Yeah, that's
a little bit scary. We
little
took the
bit
kids
scared.
to go and see the new Jurassic World, by the way,
What we
which
thinking?
is it's really good. Takes a while for the action to start though. I was sitting there going, "Fuck, they're finished."
Oh yeah, you need that if you've got the kids there. It needs
They're
to be
finished, they're
exciting at the
snacks.
start.
And like nothing, we've not seen a dinosaur yet. Not a good one anyway.
Right. What had you
And
seen by that point? What
like
constitutes
small-
a shite dinosaur?
Like small dinosaurs that don't do anything. Pets. It
No.
actually turned into a pet. But
Boring.
by the end of it, wow.
Was it really good?
It is really, really good. There's a lot of action second half. But it's pure loud as well. Like
It is
really
loud, very, very roary in your ears.
Yeah, and
Sometimes that's
Nora
good.
was literally in my armpit, terrified. Willis was just laid back watching it like, I don't give a fuck. But Nora was petrified. Still watching it. So definitely worth a wee
Oh, I'm going
a
to
wee
take the kids to see
visit.
that.
I
Why don't
mean-
do you want to take the kids?
I want to go.
Do you want to come and see it again?
Do you want to go see it again?
No, it's too boring at the start.
I actually have a fun hack for you guys. I know we were going to talk about it, but let me just hack this up first. Did you know Every movie you go and see at the cinema, if the start time is 1 o'clock, it's not starting until 20 past. You always have 20 minutes of adverts,
Yeah.
right? That's a fact. So see anyone that shows up and sits from 1 o'clock and then wonders why they finished all their stuff.
Mug.
Dafty.
You're a
You
mug.
booked
Especially
your
when
ticket.
you're paying for your
You're
seat.
a mug.
Yeah.
That's better personal.
I know, but it's true. But
Say it
also,
to your camera.
mug. Also, if a good way to do it, right, is see if you look at the start time of the movie and the end time, it tells you the finish time and how long the movie is. You can just count back and work out when it
A
starts.
maths equation. We all
Well
did.
done, Ailey.
Whoa.
It's an upgrade on the hack.
It
I
sure
know
is.
exactly when it
Alright,
starts.
okay. Trumping us over here.
Oh, you just got a little bit of the leftover cough from last week.
I did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How
Lauren's
how
passed it on to
coping
me.
with it now?
If anyone can't tell, I'm like just getting my voice back.
You've got to be husky.
Sting.
Murray's also been
Sting.
struck down by Lauren-itis.
Laurinaitis.
Yeah, thanks, Lauren.
It wasn't me. You forgot your pills.
Yeah, but it's fun to blame somebody. So
Murray's so what's the word? What's it? Caring. That I'd only said a few words when I walked in. He came over with a lozenge for me.
It's like, take this so I don't need to listen to that.
There is definitely a type of person who won't call it a cough sweet and calls it a lozenge.
Lozenge.
cough
What
sweet.
what a
Cough
fucking
sweet
name.
makes you
a
sound
cough.
about 80 years old.
I'm not
I
coughing.
feel strongly that a lozenge is a word that you would never normally pick to say.
A lozenge.
a lozenge.
Sounds
So
very
fun.
medicinal.
Can I have a lozenger? What the fuck are you speaking? What language
I
is
would always
that?
say, what are they called again? Strepsil.
Strepsil.
A
Yeah,
strepsil.
I would just
Or
call
a
it strepsil.
soother.
A soother, what are we soother?
Actually, do you know
Wee
what? Boots used to
halls.
do a right good packet, and I loved it when I got ill because Mum would buy me them, and they were in like a
Sweeties.
little cardboard. They were like sweeties. They were covered in sugar, and I'd be like,
good packet of lozenges.
Mum be like, I'll get you those sweets for you.
Do you know what? I've always had food noise in my head because I remember when there was no good sweets in the house, I would go and take a wee chug of Calpol.
Oh yeah, get
Oh,
a wee
that's-
sugar kick.
Drug addict.
You should lie down on a couch and tell somebody about that because I'm not sure that's I'm not
Did you
sure
do
that's
that?
normal.
This is when the Calpol wasn't sugar free, by the way. It was
That's it.
actual
Back in the day when it was
sugar.
the good stuff.
And it was a bit gritty as well because basically that was the sugar.
And guess what I discovered, by the way? You remember I said that someone was a Calpol adult?
Yeah.
The other day I was using the 6 years plus Calpol for the kids, and I turned around to look just to see where we were at in terms of the amount that they take, right? Are they 2, 5 mils? Who knows, right?
Yes.
And it did say from 12 to 14, it was something, and then like 14 plus, 14 to adults.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, yous know that adults are using this. There will be adults who can't actually swallow a pill and they'll
It
take
doesn't really
Calpol.
make sense that we don't have Calpol, to be fair. Why are we taking shit little pills when we could have Calpol and it tastes nice?
I know it's
Yeah,
Oh, it doesn't
sometimes
taste
you get
nice
that
anymore though,
mental
does it?
block.
It's
What?
not nice anymore. It's sugar
No,
free
it's
now.
not nice anymore. I wonder if penicillin's still as good.
what the
banana
banana,
Banana
one.
one, that was banging.
The smell of anything synthetic banana will always be a hit for me.
Oh, stunning.
amoxicillin
Foam
hit.
bananas.
I actually feel like banana might have its time, you know? The way that like pistachios had its moment, I feel like banana could be right in there.
Maybe.
I like banana. I don't think it ever left.
I'm talking about synthetic though, because apparently people have been making banana coffees.
No.
Oh, I think that could go.
It
Banana
could go
Because if you think
coffee.
of like a banana
coffee,
banana
toffee,
bread,
banana.
banana
Oh.
bread with like
A coffee.
coffee or something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
it
It
does go.
works.
It's in the same realm.
So people have been like blending up a banana with some sugar syrup and making that like they're almost like doing the puree thing with the matcha.
Oh, I
but they're doing
like
that at the bottom and then they're putting like an iced coffee on top and it's like a vanilla banana latte.
Oh, I'm all over that. Love
Banana latte. Say it one time. It's
that.
really
Banana latte.
Banana latte. Oh. Wait, where's
I
the
have it?
vanilla's not coming in there though?
no, but banana latte we just assume
Vanilla latte.
Vanilla. There we go.
Can I have a vanilla?
Can we try and make that our thing?
A vanilla.
Vanilla.
Right.
Iced vanilla with coconut milk and
We-
an extra shot.
We
I
will
like
make
that.
that. We will make a vanilla latte.
Can't wait.
We'll
Wait.
make a TikTok and it'll make it our thing and people can try it.
Make it
Wait.
viral. Make it rain. Anyway, TikTok about it. It's something that you actually spoke about this week was the things that no one's saying.
Things that no one says, yeah. There's been quite good ones.
Can you please explain what that means? It's basically sarcasm.
Yeah, it's just like, it's basically the updated version of said no one ever.
Yeah.
Remember years ago, that was our thing. That was the millennial thing that Gen Z would slag us for.
Said no one ever.
Said no one ever. And
This
now they're
is
just
the
saying
best
Yeah, they
podcast.
did.
Said no one ever.
things no one said. The best ones that I've seen are, what do you want to get for dinner? Do you want to get a Rustler's burger? We'll just pick up a Rustler's burger on the way home.
Said no one ever. Can we just please bring back said no one ever? I feel like you.
It's
you
better.
do you know what it is? It's because we are a bit more simple than the next generation.
Yeah.
They've got a wee bit more wit about them when it comes to the humour, so they'll understand that there's no more that has to be said, whereas we always have to put a wee ending on things.
Said no one ever.
Said no one ever. Steady high school,
Yeah.
like GCSE.
I like the food related ones. So there's nobody wants a Rustler's burger. Nobody would ever suggest going to WH Smith for a meal deal.
Do they do meal
They
deals?
do-
Do
they
they
do meal
fridges?
deals.
I'm sorry.
Why is WH Smith
I
still there?
actually rebuke meal deals in general. A meal deal makes me feel physically sick.
Oh, I like a wee meal deal.
Why? Why are we having to? It's the pure like here's your main course and your wee side and no.
They're always shit. Apart from the
hate
M&S
it.
ones, I have to say.
Another
Honestly.
thing that no one's saying, they really need to slow down the rate in which the petrol's coming out of that pump.
No.
Comes out too fast.
Which is exactly why I'll only ever put in a tenner.
Boring.
I'm bored. I'm so bored.
Boring.
I cannot fucking wait. I'm not going to stand there doing a... You're not even allowed to take your phone out because then you get into trouble.
Why? Right, this actually, I need to know the science behind this, right? Because I remember taking a full phone call one time at the petrol pump and I got a tannoy announcement, got off
Yeah.
your phone. Why?
It's in case
Is
your
it something
phone...
Why?
to do with the battery and then
Yes.
it blowing up and basically...
My whole car's a
causing
big battery.
a ma-
I shouldn't even be there in the first place, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Wait,
That's
but
so
if your
true.
if your full car's a battery, why are you even getting a petrol?
I know that, but if I'm putting air in my
What about
fire
your
per se-
hybrid? What if you've got hybrids?
Exactly.
Here's some other things that no one
one
says
says.
ever. That's the
No one
millennium
says,
version.
comma.
Things no
ever.
one says.
Ever.
Hotel breakfast. Best thing is the Weetabix. See if somebody goes to a hotel buffet breakfast
Get
and has cereal
Yeah.
only.
Serial killer.
Yeah, not cereal, exactly. Not cereal as a starter, right? You can have cereal as a starter. If you're not having 3 courses at a hotel breakfast, get up the roads, just skip it. Go
why are
home
you
and have your
here?
cereal. That's embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. It's
Yeah.
literally, it is the... Do you know what it is? Do you know why that is embarrassing? Because you've paid for that breakfast
Yeah.
and you took the least expensive option.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You got to go and look.
Get your
listen,
money.
Look after yourself.
Put it in your
You're
bag.
worth more than the bowl of cereal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take it
Come
up the
on.
roads.
Have a sausage.
Have a
Get-
bit of
take it.
confidence in yourself.
At least take a few croissants for lunch later.
Get them in a wee tissue and get them in your handbag.
Put it in your bag. Put it in your
do, you,
purse.
do you like the wee small spoon? Take that as well.
Yeah.
Get your
I'm going to
money's
say
worth.
it goes, right, I'm not a cereal person at a buffet breakfast, right? I'm going to say it would go coffee, iced preferably, right? Some kind of small pastry.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go into the full breakfast.
The Filbuna.
Oh, I would go other way.
Oh, wait, in fact, you're right, because the
We
pastry...
finish off with the dessert.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
pastry.
yeah.
One
But
of
you
these
can
ones.
take it all at one go. Nothing's going to go cold.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Maybe some fruit and yogurt, in fact, as a starter.
Bit granola.
Yeah. Love a bit of Greek yogurt.
That's perfect.
Honey.
That's a good wee starter. Maybe a
Oh,
wee
I
bit
could
of
eat
milk.
that right now.
Maybe a wee bit of melon.
And then you go for the full breakfast. No black pudding, because that's disgusting. You can get
Or fruit pudding. Ash loves black
Yeah,
pudding.
but to me,
no
I'm a-
haggis either.
And listen, I'm just so deeply rooted in the,
Oh, I've got
the
another one.
Scottish food over here. I love a bit of haggis, love a bit of iron brew, love a bit of black pudding.
I couldn't eat haggis like that, but I do love a haggis bonbon because
like
it's
a bonbon.
disguised.
Anything that's got breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Here's another one, things no one says ever. The best part of a Scottish breakfast, or an English breakfast, is the big tomato.
It's the worst part. I always ask for that to be removed.
Why? Who?
I thought you loved the tomato. I would have offered you that off my plate.
No, we
No.
spoke about it in our hall,
And you'd
remember?
have taken it as an insult. God, that's
It's the
terrible.
mushrooms I like.
You like the mushroom.
I
that's
like
it.
the mushrooms.
Yeah.
She likes the big, flat, jet black mushroom. She
I
loves
love
that.
mushrooms in any shape or form.
Oh, they're so good for you.
I'd like to take some of the psychedelic mushrooms.
Yeah,
too.
I'm up for that. That's
mean,
the best breakfast
Amsterdam.
you could get,
Yeah.
probably. Best day.
Best day ever.
Or worst. Could go either way. Did you see that news story?
About the woman that poisoned the people.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
By the
She
way,
bought deadly mushrooms on purpose And who did she kill? Her husband and her
Mother-in-law.
and her father-in-law.
Uh-huh. Yep, and she's just been convicted. This is actually a news story from like a couple of years ago, I think.
What
But
did
that's
they
the
do
case
to
she's
her?
going through. She actually
her?
made...
Oh, right, sorry. What
No,
did
like
they do?
what was her reasoning for
I'm
doing
sure
it?
it was
Oh,
it not
Lauren,
like some...
victim blaming.
No, but surely you're not doing. No, don't twist that.
You just want to know the reason why
I
she
want
did
to know
it.
the reason. Was she
Yeah.
like they were all horrible to me, or
I'm
like
sorry, but is that not a movie or at least a children's book?
not a children's book?
That
Do
would
you
be
know
an
the
old school
fact-
children's book. She's annoyed
Yeah.
at these women, so she baked them a pie. I'm sorry that it would be rhyming.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have killed them. It would have turned them into like frogs or something.
Yeah.
like
She
that.
baked them a pie.
baked them a
They
pie.
may die.
And then they die.
We don't know why.
But she baked them a pie.
There we go. And then Julia Robertson.
Uh-huh.
Donaldson. Julia Robertson.
Pretty woman.
But here's the thing. She actually made this. I'm sure it was some kind of a Wellington or something like that she made.
It was a beef Wellington.
It was a
Beef
beef
Wellington.
Right. First of all, effort.
Uh-huh.
That's a difficult thing.
Is that the
could have been a
beef in
fried
the middle
breakfast.
with then like the pastry over the top of it?
So yeah, so basically it's like the mushrooms are all like they're kind of like mushed up.
That's the point, I think. She's trying to
Yeah,
make them.
she's like kind of they're all mushed up, and then that's kind of coated in like a layer of pastry. You can put anything in a pastry, and I'll eat it. A poisonous mushroom, sure, as long as it's
Take my
flaky.
chances.
I'll take my chances. I'll be fine. So she made this right, but then she made herself what a piece. But her bit was on a different plate.
How is this not a Disney movie?
It was a different coloured plate, so she knew that theirs were all going to be on the white plate with the black trim, and hers would just be on the blue plate.
Do you know what though? Hats off to her for the confidence of remembering, because how many times do you like unplug your straighteners and you go, they're unplugged, and then you leave the house and you go, did I unplug them?
That's me in the
Did I
weekend.
definitely unplug them? It's remembering going, is that the poisonous one? Is that definitely the poisonous one?
I know,
think
you'd
the
be
fact that
sitting
it was
with the wrong
three of the
colour.
same plate and hers was the only one that wasn't that colour, you would very easily remember.
Unless something distracted you and then you
Yeah.
just sit down and you're like, oh, fuck.
Throat's closing up.
See, to be honest, I fucking deserve this. I'm so forgetful.
I deserve this because it's me that's the problem.
But did they say why she done it?
I
Oh, I
just
don't
can't. No, it's obviously been for like insurance or something like that.
Do you think so?
Aye, but how on
hassle.
earth, right? This is the thing. If you were going to kill off 3 people, I'm not doing that thing with how would you get away with murder. I'm not saying that,
Yeah.
right? But if you're going to kill off 3 people,
It's one of my favourite topics, by the way, but okay, carry on.
what would you do in a zombie apocalypse?
Like, just carry on.
You're going to be sorry when that happens. That's all I'm saying.
See, the thing is, right? To have the confidence of doing that and going, this is the only way I'll get away with this, is if I cook something into their food.
Yeah.
To think that they're all going to die probably around the same time,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
probably in the same way, right? Same cause of death. How did you not think that they would have went, this is a bit suspicious?
Yep.
Yeah.
Would you not have done one at a time?
No, because
No,
then
that's
that's
more
even more
suspicious.
suspicious.
Because if it's a batch cooked item of food,
Yeah.
you could just go along the lines of,
I
oh,
didn't know.
something must have been off. Those mushrooms weren't supposed to be cooked. But surely you would cook yourself something else. Like, oh, I didn't have beef Wellington because actually I'm a vegetarian.
Yes.
Yes.
She didn't get a cover story.
Maybe hers didn't have any beef in it.
I don't know.
It definitely never had any
But
mushrooms in it anyway.
apparently, her husband 2 times before that had been seriously unwell. So this was her 3rd attempt. They think this was her 3rd attempt.
Whoa.
What a horrible lady.
Do you know what
I
she could
know.
have just done? See if she doesn't like them. She could have just moved away.
She
Yeah.
could have.
Let me introduce you to a thing called ghosting.
Uh-huh.
You could have simply vanished in the wind,
Yep.
Poof.
went to get milk and never returned.
Yeah.
This is what we were saying last week, and the person was completely right. Sometimes ghosting
Is the kindest
is
way.
the kindest option.
It's the less lethal way
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah. Well, she chose violence.
She did choose violence, and now she
She
chose jail.
severe
She
violence.
chose jail now, and she'll be eating jail food for the
And
rest
she'll
of
not
her
be getting
life.
any beef Wellington in
No.
there, that's for sure. Right, guys, can I please play this for you? Because this gets sent in and I was absolutely gutting myself.
Is this
I
a
hate
TikTok?
us.
What could it be?
What could it be?
It was kind of amazing.
What?
That was kind of amazing. What
You
you
could
just did there.
sing.
Right, hi girls, I'm new to the pod, so I have been going back and listening to old episodes and I couldn't believe my ears when I heard this.
Oh.
Then hearing this today in your latest episode, I just thought it was quite funny. No hate, girlies. We're all allowed to change our minds. It
Oh.
just made me giggle.
Fuck, what is it? We've been doing this for a long time,
No,
guys.
I hate that. No, don't play it yet. No, I love that you can laugh about this, but you know how
Are
personally.
you relaxed?
No,
No,
my
look at my
stomach
body
is
language.
in.
I'm like,
Take a wee drink. Take a
She's
wee
like
sip.
a fucking climber plant holding on to a fence.
go, tell me.
She's like the poor unfortunate souls from fucking Little Mermaid.
I'm terrified. Right, go.
Right,
Just
take
go.
a wee drink.
I
Go
hate
on,
this.
You'll be fine.
No,
Take
I
a wee
actually hate
drinky.
this. I hate it.
Right.
Hate it. Other things that people kid on that they think is nice and actually isn't.
Oh, I think there's loads actually.
There's stacks of stuff.
I
Matcha.
haven't tasted that because I think it looks too herby.
Yeah.
It looks disgusting. It looks like it'd be like drinking pesto.
Yep. I'm going to say matcha's up there.
Mhm.
Why is everyone kidding on they like that?
It's no thank you.
It's not enjoyable.
Just have a coffee.
Just have a coffee. Why are you kidding on that you like that? Have a Latin.
Calm down.
Fast forward to the next one.
I don't like matcha. I don't like it. Every person
Try
is
it.
like, that's really, really
Yeah.
nice.
The people that say they don't like matcha though are
tried
either the
once.
people that are just trying to fight against it, or they might not like it. They might not like it, but they probably just are opposed to it because it's trendy. I don't want to conform to society.
Also, you realise when you're trying a matcha, don't expect it to taste like coffee.
Yeah,
I think a lot of
that's
people
true.
go into it and they think it's going to be like a green coffee.
Yeah.
I love that that's us judging us. But we listen and we don't judge. As I'm drinking my matcha.
How funny though.
Look at
I
me,
love
my
this.
multiple personalities. God's sake, Audrey.
Oh. Kate, I love your attention to detail.
By the way, there is definitely so many of them.
100%.
I
so
welcome
many.
no more.
I welcome
then.
no more.
But
Please
it's
stop.
so funny
Please
though, because
stop.
I mean,
It's
it
a
was
quota.
well
Wow.
over a year.
Yeah, we can change. People change.
That's what she said. No hate girlies. We'll
That
all
is
change our
so
minds.
funny.
No, hey,
I-
but let me just give you a case by case example of yous
I did
being
say
absolute fucking contradicting wee cows.
to be fair, there was never any sit-ups with them really in 2024.
Oh,
That
maybe
was
that's
only
it.
last year.
It was only last year.
That was only last year.
Were we in
only
here?
I am
last
so.
year.
I am more. It's the same set.
I don't know. There's no video. It's
So
just
glad.
purely a little screen recording of the pods playing.
Oh, wow.
And can you tell me what was the title of that? Got anything to do with matcha? Don't read it out because
No,
I
it
don't
just
want to
says
hear
before
anymore.
you know it, they've made. That's all I can see.
Before you know
They've
they've
made
made pancakes.
Funny though, wasn't
The
it?
episode went out on the 27th of May last year.
Oh, so it was in here.
Oh, listen, it was a year ago.
People change.
People
Also,
change.
it terrifies me that people can go back and listen to all our old episodes because I don't even know what we said. Do you know that way? Like, I'm scared.
I feel like there's so much. We have an entire library.
Yeah.
You would really have to delve deep and spend hours of your life
Uh-huh.
dedicated to finding something that we've said that wasn't right.
We've definitely at one point slagged our current selves now. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
Back then, we've judged ourselves now.
Mm-hmm.
And we've said things that we would probably argue with now.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? That's
Do you
just
know
how
what
it goes.
that's called?
That growth.
Gross.
I don't know if you follow the Cancel podcast.
I do. What's the new thing about the cancel? I seen a thing come up on TikTok.
It's finished. They're going to do a few more episodes and that's it.
Why?
And it is actually the saddest thing ever. So do you follow them? Brooke Schofield and Tana Mojo.
No.
Tana Mojo is like famous for everything. She's like been everywhere. She's lived like many lives. You'll have seen her
Okay.
at some point in some form. But she does this podcast with Brooke called Cancel Podcast. It is the funniest thing ever, right? Just pure. They live in LA and they have like what?
That's to the heart.
So
Funny if you like that kind
yeah.
of thing. For
But
you.
it's a very American, so they talk about like a lot of like American like celebrities, and then they also, but the whole thing about it is like they go into a lot of detail about stuff that you probably wouldn't put out there normally, right?
Because you would get cancelled.
Because you would get cancelled.
Oh, no,
so
But they're owning the villain of that and going,
yeah,
that's what makes it interesting.
that's what makes it interesting, and that's
We're really
also
saying
It's
opinions that
2000s.
you've all got.
Yeah.
It's very 2000s
We're saying it on a
core.
platform.
yes,
Would
it
you
is.
agree?
Yeah, it is, and I like to listen to it because it's not too filtered. Because there's nothing worse than having like it's very like a lot of places are a lot of very beige. People wouldn't have an opinion because they're scared of the comeback from it.
Yeah.
So they basically cancelled was them just saying exactly what they think. And sometimes you'd listen, you go, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. But at the same time, it's funny. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, they've been doing it for 4 years. They've just done like a big tour. We tried to get tickets for the one in Glasgow, remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, they've just announced that it's coming to an end now.
Aw.
And it's because they're basically just saying they're no longer messy. They're like, we're not living that life anymore. We're not going out and getting into different arguments with people and like sharing all the drama and then dealing with the backlash from or everyone's opinions, because it's pure full on. They've obviously got millions and millions of followers.
Probably get.
They're like, that is the most draining thing, is like putting an argument out there, telling people about it, and then there's like all these videos about it online, everyone's talking about it, you then have to deal with that, and your whole life is just constant drama. And now the two of them are like engaged, having a quiet life, and they're like, that's it now.
And do you know what?
We don't want the drama anymore.
But guess what? I appreciate that from
Yeah.
them. And I don't think it'll be the end of them. I think they'll do another type of podcast.
Maybe
Bring
a
out something
separately.
new.
Separately.
But they've also
or-
kind of like outgrown each other, because
Yep.
like it was the messiness of their lives that kept them together.
Wait, they're not the ones that would film in the room with the wardrobes, and that was it?
I don't think so, no. You would know,
I
like,
seen one on TikTok
Tana's
and they
the
were like
blonde one.
finishing their podcast.
oh, maybe because they were in a different studio when they filmed it.
Yeah, I don't think that they were sitting in their normal seats.
No, they
saying
weren't.
That. They were just doing like an off the cuff TikTok.
I'll show you, hang on.
Because I did see one and they were both getting really, really upset, but
Yeah,
they were like,
that'll
it's
be the
coming
one.
to the end.
I'm not being
like,
funny. We speak about this as if it's a completely...
That's Tana.
We speak about this experience as if we haven't already done this ourselves.
Well, this is the
We
thing.
literally did this ourselves.
Did what?
We did this. We completely kiboshed the good motherhood.
the good motherhood.
Yeah,
And went, that's not really us anymore. We're not talking about baby stuff anymore.
Yeah.
We're not really talking about the kids anymore because they're at school 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
We're more talking about our stuff. We're just like girls that are being overheard chatting together.
Yeah.
Girls overheard. Like, that's just that there, reinventing yourself. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish the name came that easy.
I know.
It did though.
It didn't.
It did. And then we went through a million other ones and went back to
Oh,
that.
we did actually. We did circle back to Girls Overheard.
We circled
But yeah, we
back.
did. You're actually so right. We basically spoke about everything that we had to speak about on the motherhood
Exhausted.
topic, and then we realised we don't actually need a topic. We can just chat,
Yeah.
and that's what people want to hear.
Yep.
But see, the thing that actually made me like not panic. It's not panic. It's not really a word. But the thing that made me sad watching that, right, was Tana and Brooke saying that their relationship basically just all became about the podcast. So Brooke was saying, she was like, it's almost as if we had a baby together, which was the podcast, and then they didn't nurture their own marriage anymore.
Oh, no.
So she's like,
I
if we
just got
ever,
full body
I know,
chills.
that's what I was like. I was
just
going,
got
please
full-
not,
literally, I'm
not
not
be
joking,
us.
down the back of my arms and down my side I got full chills.
I know.
That makes me feel
That's a
physically
sh-
ill.
So she was like, we don't like go out for lunch anymore. We don't go and do stuff because everything is like, oh, if we're going out for lunch, it's a business meeting. Do you know what I mean? She's like, everything's all about business.
Yeah.
And she's like, I want to just get rid of that and then just have the friendship again.
That's it. To be fair, though, we're lucky. It's the opposite for us. We say we're going to have a meeting and then we go
Exactly.
We don't talk about anything.
That is
and
that.
listen, at the end of the day, that I love that we took the positive from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not productive, but we're pals.
That's it. We
Yeah.
are nurturing our throuple.
And it's actually a good throuple.
There's no other throuple I'd rather be in.
No, it's
What
a good little
stunning
throuple. Right, well, I read this wee message that we got in because I thought it was quite a good wee topic, and I've only got 3% battery, so we better start reading. Right.
Let me fix my newspapers.
Right. Okay, so I had an interesting chat with a work colleague today and thought it'd be a good one to put out to the pod. This girl that I work with is in a long-term relationship and they're just buying their first house together. I was telling her about my struggle to find a decent man, lol, and how I've been cheated on twice in the last 2 years. She was telling me that at the start of her relationship, her boyfriend cheated on her and she forgave him. A few months later, she purposely cheated on him to even it out and says...
Oh, we're playing with fire.
Toxic take. She
Toxic
says
take.
that she doesn't think that they'd still be together if she hadn't done that. She told him about it straight afterwards, apologised, and he obviously had to forgive her,
Yeah,
or
he
else
had
he'd be
to.
a hypocrite. She thinks that he learned that if he cheats, she'll cheat back, and that's put him off ever doing it again. She also let
One
go.
for one. It's literally like swamping your flavies.
It's actually like going, do you see what happens when you do that? Okay, don't do
Look
that
what
again.
you made me do.
You made me
Actually,
enjoy myself with another person.
She also let go of the resentment that she had towards him for cheating. They're a really nice couple, by the way. They were early 20s at the time, so that probably played a part. But I have no doubt that they'll stand the test of time. So the question is, did she do the right thing? If you catch your other half cheating, can you move on if you don't cheat back?
It does feel like you're being it out though.
Yeah, evens the playing field a wee bit. They're early 20s, like they're children.
Yeah.
They're children.
And it worked for you.
And at the end of the day, all you would literally say is, my mum and dad have always told me, if somebody hits me first, I'll hit them back.
Yeah.
harder.
Retaliation.
Harder. It's like if someone shags them, you shag back harder.
Harder.
They
But
get a
that's
good
all, that is
performance.
what I always used to tell Jack that.
I
when he
still
was at
tell the
school.
kids that, yeah.
See, someone hits you, you never hit first, you hit second, and you hit harder.
You don't start a
Make
fight.
sure-
Okay,
yeah.
mum.
Don't start a fight, but you're allowed to finish it.
Absolutely.
I say get the first punch in.
Oh,
No.
different approach.
Kidding on.
Don't be the first puncher.
Kidding on.
Be the
First
last.
punch gets into trouble. Second one is it's
No,
self-defense.
it's not.
Yeah.
Absolute nonsense. The punch that gets caught is the one that gets into trouble.
Yeah, it's always
And
how it
that's just the way it is. If you're going to punch, make it sneaky. If you're going to punch, don't get caught.
That you're like, this is wait. Are you talking about cheating or punching here? Because now I'm
I don't know.
confused.
We're doing sneaky.
Well, you started talking about parent stuff, so I just got in there.
I'm talking about playground shit.
Right, but
Do you know what worked for them?
exactly.
Yeah.
And to be
Fair's
honest,
fair.
is it any different from having a break?
Yeah, because they were together.
Also, I would say
So-
that probably in some relationships, the girl would go and cheat and not tell him. Do you know what I mean? So that she personally knew that she'd evened it out.
Yeah, but it's the fact she's went in and went, guess what I done the day?
I know. Before you say anything, just remember that you cheated. Just remember that. Just remember. Okay. I done it again.
And I enjoyed it.
And you probably did too. And that's us even now. So, how was your day?
Have you seen any of Open House?
Mm-mm.
No.
Have you watched it before?
Have I heard
No,
of
but
it?
I've seen that. Like
You've
I've seen a
never watched it
TikTok.
before? It has got to be one of the most interesting TV shows to exist now. It is very 2000s coded.
Is
I
this
can't
the
even
one
believe
where
it
they
exists.
sleep with each other?
This is the one where no, it can be anything. So there is a house, right?
Yeah.
I've got loads of things to ask about this, and I need to know. There's a big house. Imagine a big mansion, right?
Yeah.
And there are people there who have been cast in. How?
Cast.
They've been cast in as like people who are just promiscuous, but they're not the main characters of the show, right?
Right.
Is this
It's the same-
fiction or non-fiction?
This is real.
Right.
This is real.
Is this documentary style?
This is documentary style. This is
Okay.
This is Channel 4 peak.
Oh,
Like
Channel
It feels like a
4.
bit like Big Brother, no?
no, it's not. It's,
Or like Traitors.
it's more Traitors feel in the way
right.
that it's filmed.
Okay.
But it's not as much of like a kind of raw fly in the wall style as what
Right,
you're thinking.
okay.
Right.
This is very much like first dates a wee bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of there's a wee bit of like a green room situation, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so they've got this big house. They've got sexperts,
Oh.
Woo!
Right, okay.
which I love.
Same ones that are on
Se-
everything.
I just love a combination of words.
Yeah.
To
It's the vanilla all over again.
vanilla, exactly. Though this is not very vanilla at all. This is all banana. What did I tell you? So this big house, it just sits, and then everyone comes in that's been cast in. They're just like extras in the show,
And these people are single,
up for it.
but single.
Non-monogamous people who are just on their own, not in couples.
So
Okay.
single.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like they're happy to
They're
go
also
between.
open to go
Right,
with
They're
everyone.
all open. Say there's 10 of them, right?
Right.
Boys and girls.
Do
Probably
they live
more.
in this house?
I think so.
Right, okay.
Right. Then you've got a couple that come through the door and it's like, oh, hi, Beth and John, how you doing? John is always wanting a threesome.
Right.
Beth's a bit scared but kind of might be up for it. They speak to the sexpert and she says, go to the mixer. There's a big pool and they go and chat to everyone and it's, oh, how are you and what do you do for your job and blah, blah. And then next minute it's like, I quite like so-and-so and I quite like them as well. Well, we maybe ask her if she's up for it and then they go and ask. And then
Okay.
they go back to a room and like it happens, but it's like the pure it's like the most haunted where it'll be like the night vision camera.
Oh my God, I've seen it, I've
Betsy
seen it.
Hilton
Oh,
style.
no.
Their eyes are like massive in the camera because it's all like, you know what I mean, like night vision goggle situation.
I have seen this.
And then it'll be like the guy. Sometimes it'll be like the girls end up getting on a lot better than the guy did with them. The guy will just be sitting there.
The one that I saw was literally the guy saying that he wanted to see his wife have sex with somebody else. So they scouted out the guy.
Yep.
And then he literally sat on a chair
And watched it.
and just watched. And it's like the night vision where you just see him sitting there.
And him
And
going, this was a big mistake.
Yeah,
It's
and
so
then
weird.
the next morning they then go to have like an evaluation of how they feel
Uh-huh.
with the like sex experts, and they talk about their feelings and like whether they would do it again. There was one time in this particular show where I'd seen it on TikTok, and it was because I've not actually properly watched it because I'm too scared to. It's very like full on in your big fucking
Yeah, you really need to
massive
have
telly. It's like
that is blinds drawn.
naked attraction all over
curtains shut.
again. Put the curtains down.
It's like your dirty little secret.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
could watch it on my
Volume
phone. to be
down
fair.
right low, just in case, so you can hear the
Yeah.
kids.
Bed sheet over your head.
Yeah, in a full tent. I'd be better just going to the house and watching what actually happened. So, basically, there was this girl who didn't know if she'd be up. Basically, the husband was like, I think we should just have a non-monogamous relationship because I just want to cheat all the time, but I really love you. And I'm happy for you to go and see other people as well, but I want to have a relationship with you at home. But if I'm out and about, I want to be able to like kiss and sleep with other people.
We listen and we don't judge. We try not to judge.
I know, exactly. It's like, it's so mental. So anyway, she's like, I don't really know how I feel about that. And I kind of feel in a lot of ways the sex experts have got a lot to answer for because they've got a very biased view in these things. They're very open, like
Too open.
Too
Yeah.
open.
Instead of going, he's taking a piss out of you, by
yes,
the way.
exactly.
He's literally
Exactly.
saying that he wants to shag you sometimes, but also shag everyone else, and then also get the
Put you in
benefits of a
danger
relationship.
of like fucking infections and diseases
Yeah.
because he wants to like fling it about everywhere and potentially get folk pregnant and all that.
Uh-huh.
He's just to sit there like an actual doormat.
Yep.
And
Make
and
his
be
dinner
there.
for him when he gets
Yeah,
in.
but it's fine if you want to kiss someone else if you can find the chance. You're allowed to do that as well.
'Cause he
But we
doesn't
all
care
know
about you
you're not
that
going to do
much.
that because
Yeah.
you've not got the same sex drive as him. Like it's a wee bit toxic that I
Yep.
go. In fact, it's very toxic that I go. That's actually really. I'm surprised I've not had loads of complaints. Anyway, they go to a mixer. She goes to one with guys. He goes to one with girls. Then she goes back to her room herself on her own, not with
no.
any guys, and she's just kind of sitting. He doesn't come back. He has scouted about 3 girls and he's having a fucking gangbang. And he comes back into the room and she's like, oh, how was your night? In fact, there was noises heard from like a wee sort of tent
Oh
thing.
my
And she
God.
was like looking out the window. The way it's been edited is obviously like
Yeah.
to make it look like that.
Yeah.
She's like, what's going on? So eventually he comes back and she was just sitting and he went, how was your night then? Cheshire cat, pure buzzing myself. And she was like, yeah, fine. I just come back to the room. And they went, oh, I just slept with like 4 girls.
I feel sick hearing that. That poor girl. Like,
It's
everyone,
awful.
people can be in open relationships, whatever, right? But the vibe from that is that she actually just wants him to be. I bet you if he said, in fact, I just want to be with you and like settle down and whatever, she'd probably be like, oh my God, thank God.
Exactly.
Oh,
There's
It's
something.
an interesting watch though.
I pure don't like. I don't
The
know why it makes
psychology
me
of it.
feel
it's
uneasy.
so sad though.
See the thought of like a couple like that set up hunting, right? That's what it feels
Hunting?
like. Feels like hunting out the third person, and the power balance always feels off, right? When it's like the two of them trying to find a third person, because usually it's the guy that's looking for
Yep.
a girl, right? And the guy would probably never even consider it if you were looking for another guy. See if the girl was
No.
like, oh yeah, let's have a threesome, but like, make it a guy, the guy would be like, no way. And then they're looking out and it's always like the girl's only like partly willing participant because she's
Yeah.
going, I need to do this in order to keep him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels weird to watch. I don't like it. Don't like it at all, but I probably will
Oh.
watch that.
It is interesting though.
I probably will add that
I
to
feel
my
uncomfortable,
watch
but I
list.
probably will still
It's
watch
just
it, yeah.
interesting, I find. Like,
Yeah.
like that is mad that that's even on the telly.
There was, I wonder
That's
if
so
it's the
sad, though.
same.
It's not just that though. There'll be like a few different like variations of.
So is there more than one couple that
It won't
goes
always
in?
just be like threesomes.
I
It's
wondered
like,
if
it's
that
like
was-
couples that want to like be non-monogamous.
I
Like,
watched
have more than one couple,
an
more than
episode. I
one.
feel like it might have been that same thing. Is there jacuzzis and all that? Right. So the episode that I saw, if it is the same thing, was they were in the jacuzzis, right, and there was a couple, and they wanted a threesome, right?
With
so
the
they
other
were,
girl?
yeah, they wanted another girl, but the girl / woman, old woman,
Oh.
who was in there looking for a couple.
Uh-huh.
She was in her 70s, and she latched onto this young couple. And she spent the whole time with them, and they were just having like, nobody was talking about sex. They were just having like conversations because you could see that she was trying to build that rapport between them before later on
on.
taking her swimming costume off. It was
Swimming
really, it was so,
so fucking wet and stuck.
It was so uncomfortable to watch. And the younger
Spangles
couple,
ears everywhere.
the younger couple were sitting being like, oh, it's not what this isn't what we were imagining. And they eventually had to just kind of break it off and leave and just be like, well, it was nice chatting to you.
Oh, it's
And,
a
like,
sin, dear.
grannies,
Just a
yeah.
wee going where we starting of bad posture.
What do you mean starting?
Just humping herself back over. That's us. I imagine I have like a wee bit of wet hair at the back, and it's smallly kind of twirled up in a wee clip.
Poor Deirdre's just trying to get her hole, bless her.
It's not even that. Poor Deirdre. And also, you know that she's got a collection
Of Vagisil.
Yeah. I was going to say of like mum, gran, nana, sister necklaces on.
Nana, is that you on the TV? Imagine that.
Oh, by the way, what about that for your friends?
What?
Your nana was trying to get into a young couple
Oh,
in the telly.
that would be awful. You would have to move schools.
Do you know what? See, at that point, Nana would be getting that before. Joking.
Nana,
Nana, eat up. Eat up, Nana. It's time for you to go. Guys, if you want to get involved, please do send your messages in for Confessions, which is out every Wednesday. So if you're not subscribed but you love listening, then continue over there. And if you've not already, then you've got ones to catch up on.
Yes.
So we'll leave all the details below for you to unlock extra episodes every week on a Wednesday, and send your messages into 07428 957 885 and join us for the chat.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.